Hello Cancer, welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. My name's Monica and this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading is for January 2023 or the next 30 days. We're focusing on your inspiration messages for the new year and any spirit messages that want to come through. So your first card out here is from the Spirit of the Animals. Awesome, we have the squirrel and I totally love squirrels. I have squirrel friends that come to my door every day. It says squirrel and always prepared. Yes, so Cancer, you are always prepared. It says you are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. Yes, beautiful. All right. And if you like to look up other symbolisms, look up the squirrel. Okay, let's go over to the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. All right, Cancer, do check your other signs. As I always suggest, there could be additional messages there for you. What do we have for Cancer? I'm going to timestamp below too, but my intro part is kind of long, which is good. Not super long. This is not a super long reading, but the intro are important messages. So they're just as important as whatever I timestamp. Just want to put that out there. Some people like timestamps, so that's why I decided to try it this way. And if you like it, please comment below. All right, so what does Cancer need to know? There we go. Doesn't feel like it wants to be shuffled anymore. Time to cut. Okay, so for your most important situation during this time period, we have the Nine of Air. So what this is telling me is that maybe you're feeling like you're not prepared for something and you're worried about it, because the Nine of Air is about being up late at night worrying about things. So it says negativity, worry, and sleeplessness. So if being more prepared would help you, like making lists, maybe setting a schedule for yourself if that works for you. Whatever works for you. A bullet journal might work for someone, to like make your own schedule in a creative way, like using colors and bullet points. Do you know what I mean? Like that's not like always how a bullet journal is used, but you can just be creative with this, whatever works for you, and it will help disperse that worry energy, just get something organized. And I feel like someone listening, you need to start making some phone calls, like something maybe you've been putting off. There might be some information you need and you've been worried about it because you don't know what that answer is. And you're going to get information that makes you feel better, but you have to take that step and make that call. Okay, so that was the Nine of Air or the Nine of Swords. For inspirations and challenges, nice. We have the King of Water. So I feel like you're going to be coming in contact with someone who helps you to feel better, who like calms your nerves. It's kind of like this person, whatever they say to you is the best medicine, or this person's disposition or the way they speak is like music to your ears, and it's like the best medicine for you. It says compassionate, understanding, and trustworthy. So there's someone you're going to come in contact with who's going to give you reassurance and make you feel better. This might be something you've been concerned about being prepared for. For someone listening, you could be ready to have a baby, or whether you're male or female, like you may have a new child that's about to come into the world and you're not feeling like you're prepared. But we can only be so prepared, like you'll know, or you should know, you know what I mean? Like, do you have everything that you need? You may have a feeling like you're unprepared, but you actually are. If you have concerns and you're afraid that you're going to be a burden or bothersome to someone, try and put that aside and make that call, okay? Because I feel like that's what that person's there for. Like it could be a medical professional that you just need reassurance from, and you're afraid you're going to be a pain by calling, or it could be a concern you have about a vehicle. And that's not what I'm getting like intuitively for you. It's just an example that popped into my head because I just had my car looked at. Something weird had happened and I had it looked at by like the highest person there. And just the reassurance that everything's now okay was all I needed to hear because I trusted the person that looked at my car. So you could be having a similar situation right now, but it was just like an example that popped into my head. So if this is like a medical person and you're like, oh man, like I just spoke to the nurse or the doctor but now I'm worried about something else. Well, that's what they're there for. Okay. And I'm not a medical doctor. This is not medical advice. Just putting that out there. This is just a tarot reading. My point here is that if you have a concern about something, don't hesitate to call. It could be about a bill I'm getting for someone. You may have gotten a charge tacked on a credit card bill or something like that. Maybe you were a day late and now they're charging you like $40 or something like that. Call the credit card company and ask if they can waive that fee. Okay? Don't sit there in bed making yourself sick, staying awake all night over this. Call and see if they can waive the fee. There's another example right there. These little things will help you. You'll find someone who can help you. You'll gain trust in others, that there are good people out there. It's a balance. We need to always have our backs, but at the same time, not be afraid to reach out and speak up. And look at this. We have the 3 of Earth. This is your outcome position, talent, recognition, and collaboration, which is very nice. So this could be about what I was just talking about, like reaching out to someone who may have an answer for you. For those of you in work and career, you may be on a special project together. Maybe you're joining forces with someone else and starting a business. I feel like someone is scheduling an event that has to do with your business. You're doing a presentation or something like that, which I think is really exciting. And this is going to bring you money. It's going to bring you clients. Okay, I like that. All right, we're getting a lot of messages here, Cancer. Let's get some clarifies here. All decks are listed below, by the way, if you're interested. I hope you like my table layout. It's exactly the same. I tried to do something different. I thought maybe I would, just try something fresh, and I just didn't like the way that it looked. And maybe it's a Mercury retrograde thing. Maybe now's not the time. Maybe I'm not open to changing that right now. I don't know what it is, but I decided to go back to my usual way. Although I did get new chakra candles. I always have chakra candles on my table, but the others burned down. So the most change that I was open to was putting my new chakra candles on the table. And that's fine. And maybe someone needed to hear that too, because I started talking about it. If you're not ready for big change, that's okay, but maybe a little something that's similar, like the candles are similar, they're just new ones, will give you some comfort. The 9 of Air is being clarified by the Ace of Swords. So, the most important situation here is showing me 2 big things. Okay, the 9 and the Ace come to 10, okay? 10s are the end of a cycle. You're at the end of a difficult cycle, a cycle that may have been painful or just causing you so much worry and mental grief that you do some things to change this. You're not meant to be suffering like this anymore. And you get the information that you need, and it's like this big, huge blessing. Okay. So for your inspirations and challenges, beautiful, the King of Pentacles. So 2 kings here, okay? So I feel like there's someone who is going to make you feel better about money matters, okay? It's just that you have to reach out. You have to reach out. You have to use your own judgment in finding the right person to advise you or help you, okay? But I think that this has to do with money for someone listening. The 3 of Earth is being clarified by the Page of Cups. And here's just like loving energy. This information, this message might come from someone younger than you, not necessarily. You could be working with someone younger than you. You may be thinking, you might come across this person that's a little younger than you and you're worried that they don't have experience, but they actually do. I feel like this person is kind of like ahead of their time, okay? They know how to do something. They are a master at something and they're kind of ahead of their years, okay? So you have your strength, they have their strength, and you may be able to, come together strongly as a team. Like I said, this could be in work, whatever field you're in. This could be a new business you might be starting. For some of you, you could be hiring someone, like say on Fiverr or something like that, to help you out with something, and you realize they're younger than you and you're like, oh man, that must mean they don't have experience, but actually they can help you. So the advice I'm getting is to keep an open mind. Okay. So let's go with one more row, okay? I was going to leave it at that. You got to pop out here. All right, that's great. The Knight of Swords. So for your most important situation, the Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, okay? Once you start making those calls, once you make a conscious effort to try and improve your situation, change is going to happen really fast. Okay, there might be a different person who comes in to help you. They're like, okay, this is what you need to do. Let's do this now. And it might be like, a rushed kind of energy, or you may feel like you're rushed because you were stuck for a while in that worry energy. So you're coming out of this. The Ace of Swords is like St. Michael's sword coming in saying, okay, here's the clarity here. Here's what you need to do. I feel like the Knight of Swords is representing you right now, Cancer, because once you make this decision to put a conscious effort forth to make some changes, see where your options are, this is going to shift really fast. Okay, King of Cups and King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, is being clarified by another King of Cups. Okay, so King of Water 2 times with the King of Pentacles. So like I said, I feel like you're going to receive calming news having to do with your finances. It's going to bring you peace. It's going to take your worries away. I feel like somebody's getting their appetite back. Like maybe you just like had an upset stomach, and I got that earlier in this reading. And I'm getting it stronger now. Like someone's had an upset stomach with worry, and it's like you're finally ready to just, put some food in your stomach and feel better because someone helps you out here. Okay, so that's what I'm getting strongly. Someone is helping you with being prepared, with planning ahead, maybe learning how to save that nest egg or something like that for some of you. This card talks about you having a cheerful and fun disposition, which is a blessing to everyone. And it's saying not to let life's distractions take you off course. So maybe you've had a worry that has taken you off course, or you feel like you're not focused, but your focus is coming back, okay? I'm also getting, because that card is like full of nature. All of these cards are actually, as far as the Spirit of the Animals Oracle, but that's popping out at me, like being outside. I feel like someone's like, you've been in your office too long. You need some fresh air. No matter what the temperature is, you know what I mean? You can have climate control inside with heating or AC, but you need like fresh air. It's going to help you a lot. So for your outcome position, the 3 of Earth or the 3 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups is being clarified by the 4 of Wands, which is very nice. So whatever's changing here affects you and your loved ones, okay? So whoever you see mostly, whoever you talk to mostly, like this could be family members, this could be your animal family. I feel like this is a decision that's going to help all of you. Maybe you are the head of your family, or you're relied on to handle these certain things to cover basic needs, and you figure out how to do this, and peace comes back and happiness and joyness comes back, or comes back to you. I feel like the people around you never stopped feeling comfort and love from you. They never stopped being happy, but you started to carry some worries, and you figure out this puzzle here. Okay, and with Mercury retrograde, I feel like this is something you're revisiting that has been lingering for a few months. And it comes back, and it's almost like it rears its ugly head, but it's something you already knew was there. And now you know it's time to deal with it, to get some answers. And this is very strong. This is very strong with that Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is like that. Let's do this. You're protected. Let's get some answers here. The Knight of Swords is very deliberate energy. Okay, taking action. Okay, I feel like finances are going to be less of a worry once you make those calls, take those steps. It's definitely a very loving energy coming in. For those of you looking for love, I feel like there's a very loving connection. It could be someone new. If you're already partnered, you could be getting along better with this person. And I think that together you may be able to figure out a financial, situation, and together you work through this. and it helps you to feel more connected in your relationship. So yes, there's going to be financial relief, which will help your connection to that person, but at the same time, cooperating with one another and figuring this out together strengthens your relationship. All right, so these are the angel cards. So you got mercy. The universe is not outside of you. Look inside yourself. Everything that you want, you already are. Beautiful. Okay, and we have timing. Life is too short to miss out on being really happy. Kiss slowly, laugh insanely, love truly, and forgive quickly. And always remember to forgive yourself. And we have integrity. Nice. Sometimes when things are falling apart, they may actually be falling into place. Oh, that is a very interesting way to end this reading, Cancer. I absolutely love that. So if you feel like things have been falling apart, as you start making those calls, taking action, doing some research, everything's going to fall into place, okay? A lot of these worries are going to fall away, but it's going to require you to take action. All right, Cancer, thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.